Hey y'all. Yeah, it's another update. Bob is in the hospital still, and he says it's not spreading anymore. And just a little bit of background on Batriska. Some people might not know. I actually went to school to learn how to be a certified nursing assistant. And in my former life, that's what I did. And it's what I've done off and on over the last, golly, I guess almost 2 decades now. And so what I was trained most in are two things: observing and recording, and whoever I was taking care of. And I'll own up to it. I do kind of do that with people I know. I just watch, and if I notice any strange behaviors, then or different, or I just keep an eye on things. And I have learned over, golly, I have studied nutrition in addition to being a CNA. I've studied nutrition for, gosh, 30 some years, and the benefits of different vitamins, minerals, protein, essential oils is kind of a new thing. I've only been doing that for like the last 4 years. I've also studied via my daughter Emily, who is very good at finding herbs and weeds. It's amazing the weeds that are beneficial to us. It's real old school. It's way old school. So everything that I had done for Bob before he left to go to the hospital was done in a very clean environment. I never touched his skin with my bare hands. Anything that I put on him was done with sterile pads and Q-tips, and basically cleaned it and put on essential oils, and a very special one that my daughter had made for me, which is extremely healing, and it is used for insect bites in particular, but it's called an extractor. So it's so good at extracting. It's called plantain. You've seen it in your yard, but it's a broadleaf weed. So Roundup, which something else you don't know about me. I worked in a laboratory, and we did testing on Roundup and the effects. And I'm sorry about that. It was in the early years, over like 35 years ago, when they were first developing it and testing it. And makes me sad that I had any part in it, to be honest. But anyway, those weeds growing in your yard y'all will put them here for a reason, to take care of us. We can eat them, we can make tinctures out of them, we can extract the good stuff out of them and put them in oils, and then apply them to our skin. And this one that I used on Bob, because I thought it was a spider bite. I don't know what that's, and I'm still not sure it wasn't. Anyway, this extractor oil that I put on him will actually remove splinters. It draws it out of your skin. And the same way it does that, it draws poisons out of your skin. So anyway, Bob is probably not coming home today. And I want to show you a little setup for Mona. So I'll pause it. Okay, it won't let me flip the camera around unless I stop it, and I'm just doing this on my phone. So, see, Mona, this is her tree. She loves this space. She comes over here about every night, and she'll run to her tree. And then when it gets hot, or the sun changes, I put her on my, oh, bugs and bees getting at me. I put her on my truck here, and she gets up underneath. And yesterday I wet her down a couple of times, but today is actually supposed to be cooler. And if you'll see, there's storm clouds all around us up there, and I can't really figure out what direction they're going. Has two advantages. It does cool the temperature down, but, well, no, that's an advantage. It cools the temperature down. However, you don't get much solar. Can you see my solar panels? I can't really see. It's too bright out here, even with the clouds. But anyway, so Mona slept in my truck last night and apparently did fine. And we had storms, and so Buddy was, oh, see, I've got his little vest here. His little, what's it called? It's a thunder vest. And it does work. Not perfectly, but it does work. So anyway, there's a little update on what's going on out here, and y'all keep praying for Bob. He's in the hospital getting IV antibiotics, which, well, I'm sure they're being careful. I've had experience with that too, not personal. I just watched it happen to people I love. And so anyway, pray that he'll be protected there. It's in one of the worst possible places to be. So anyway, I guess that's all for the moment. I'm still drinking my coffee. Maybe there'll be more later. Once I can talk right. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you for praying.